Watch out for Sasquatch. I'm stuck.
And you're gonna have to get a little run at it, so let it go. My name is Brian, and welcome to Wrenchfest Garage. We're back on the Cheap Jeep Cherokee. Today we're gonna be painting the bumpers and the sliders, and then we're gonna test them out. Before we start painting, I wanna add just a little bit of bracing to this rear bumper where it attaches to the frame. I know it's absolute overkill because what we're attaching to is basically just sheet metal, but it just makes me feel a little bit better. So I'm gonna add some bracing right here, and then we're gonna go to painting. I think a 2-inch piece will be plenty for this. So it'll just be 2 by 2 by 3/16, and we'll weld it on both sides just to give it a little bit more support before we paint it. Got them all cleaned up, ready to go. So I'm just gonna put them in right here just to give it a little bit more welding surface. There's a big hole right here, which I'm sure is not a problem. I'm just a little paranoid. So that'll go in like that just to give it a little bit better strength. I got to do some prep work on these rock sliders. We welded them on quite a while ago. There's a little bit of rust accumulation we got to get ground off and some weld splatter. We'll clean them up real good, and then we're going to go to painting them. We're actually going to brush these on because we don't want to mask off the entire Jeep, and it'll look good enough.
I just got done grinding down the rock sliders, and now I'm going to wipe them down with paint thinner, and after that we're going to mask them off. Everything is masked off and it's ready to go for primer. So we're gonna brush on the primer first, let it dry for a bit, and then we're gonna hit it with the paint. We've got it all primered up. Now we're gonna go to painting it.
Got the rock sliders all painted, ready to go. We got this all prepped. Now we're gonna shoot it. I'm gonna go ahead and mix up the paint for the spray gun so I can shoot those bumpers. I'm gonna start with the primer first because I'm almost getting ready to do the paint.
You got the paint open, not the primer.
What am I doing? I don't know.
We're not gonna primer these.
This is a bad idea. Mixing the primer here. I've already kind of got a little bit of acetone in here, paint thinner. So this is going to be kind of a shoot in the dark to get it thin enough that it'll spray through the gun, but we'll give it an educated guess. The product that we're using today is Rust-Oleum Rusty Primer. I use this stuff on everything. I like it. It's easy to spray. It's cheap. It's easy to get. It just, I don't know, good all around paint. It's not professional paint, but it's easy to touch up because you can buy this exact same stuff in spray cans. So kind of the reason I like it. Not sponsored. We're gonna go about yay much. And then I'm gonna put a little acetone in here. I don't know much about painting or mixing or stuff like that. But the thinner you get it, the better it shoots through your gun. But the problem is, the thinner you get it, then it weakens the paint. Doesn't make it as strong. I probably should be putting a harder in this, but I didn't grab any. It'll be fine without it, and it'll be easier to touch up, I guess, without it, whatever. But anyway, here we go. Making bad decisions. That's probably too much. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Basically, I'm mixing this up. 3 parts paint, 1 part acetone. And I know it's thinner than what the manufacturer suggests, but it's basically the only way I can get it to shoot through my gun. So you do you on this stuff. Go ahead and comment, tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I am not a painter, but hints and suggestions are appreciated. Or you can just flat out tell me how to do it. That'd help. Wouldn't hurt. But I can promise you this, we're going to make it a color. It's going to be black, and it should hold up just fine. So I have watched enough YouTube videos that there's a technique. Basically, you pull your stick out and you count how many seconds it takes for it to stop dripping, and that'll kind of give you an idea of the viscosity of your paint, or how thick it is or how thin it is. I don't know. I think it'll shoot okay. Let's give it a try. Let's get the paint gun all set up. Hopefully I can remember how to kind of set the paint gun up. And let's go to painting and see how it goes. What's the worst that could happen?
That Cherokee ain't no show Jeep, thank God.
Yeah. We got that going for us. Well, this is the downside to painting outside. We were in the middle of painting, middle of shooting primer on there, and here comes the rain. But we hurried and gathered everything up, put it in the garage. I don't think it did too much damage, but that's the way it goes sometimes. It's a risk you take. Well, thankfully it stopped raining for a minute. We got the primer done, so now we're going to start painting. The paint that we're going to use is Rust-Oleum. This is the semi-gloss black. I've explained in other videos why I like the semi-gloss black better than the flat black or the gloss black. For me, the flat black seems to hold the dirt a little bit, and just me personally, the full gloss is a little too shiny for me. So this is what we're using, and we're just doing, I think, 4-to-1. Thinning it down a little bit so it'll shoot through my gun. So we're gonna get after it. Hopefully get this thing painted black. rain finally let up. We got these bumpers finished. We're happy with the way they turned out. Tomorrow, we're gonna get them mounted up and then we're gonna test them. So we'll see you just like that. It's the next day, the paint's dry. We're gonna throw these bumpers on the Cheap Jeep Cherokee. Bumpers are on, they look great. Now we're gonna head up the canyon and test them out.
Watch out for Sasquatch! This trail that we are going on, we call it the shortcut, and I'm pretty sure it's a four-wheeler trail. It's very narrow, obviously, and I have not been up it in years. We've done it before in my dad's red Jeep, but it's been a very long time. It's very narrow, but it is a really fun trail.
She'll stop. Guess what? I'm stuck.
The Cherokee's struggling a little bit to get over this tree, so we're gonna give her a little tug, test out this bumper, see if it stays on. I was gonna double that up, but it's not gonna quite be long enough, so we'll just run it as is and just give her a little tug. It's kind of going around a corner here is why I want to be a little bit shorter, but well, let's see how these welds hold up. Ooh, that's nice. It's a nice D-ring holder. All right, let's give it a little tug, see how she goes.
Yeah, don't kill me.
Look at this, it didn't break, the bumper didn't fall off. Success. That actually wasn't a very hard pull, but it was kind of a good test. So on we go. We're gonna test out the rear bumper now. I'm not really stuck here. We just want to test the bumper out. So we're gonna pull this Jeep up the hill with that Jeep and the new bumper. Here you go, Eric.
Did you leave the D-ring on this?
This, and don't lose that. Good news, the bumper's still attached. Everything looks good. The Cherokee was kind of struggling to get it up the hill, but we got her. So we're gonna move on. And you're gonna have to get a little run at it, so let it go. And that's why I don't like to spend a lot of money on paint. Paint is just lubrication. All right, the bumpers turned out great. They didn't fall off, they held together, so we're happy with them. Stay tuned for more upgrades on the Cheap Jeep Cherokee, and thanks for watching.